Just for comparison, this is a first generation Echo Dot. It's substantially smaller. It's lighter. And just for a bit of further comparison, this is a Google Home Mini. Much lighter. In fact, these two are probably about the same weight. These two. Size wise, it's still smaller than the Google Home Mini. But yeah, this looks good. So I'll plug it in and we'll have a look. Just while we're here, also in the box, some information, important information, and the plug. Before we plug it in, one of the interesting things I've just noticed is this has a power socket that's more in line with a laptop, whereas the original one has a micro USB. So yeah, no USB charging with this one. It's definitely got its own plug socket, which I'll put in focus here. So yeah, that just goes in here. So I'll plug it in and we'll see how it works. So I will set it up in my Alexa app and let you know how easy that is.
Hallo, dein Gerät kann jetzt
okay, this is pretty cool. I've turned it on.
Lade dazu die Alexa-App runter und folge
blue
den
light came on.
Anweisungen. Bonjour, votre appareil est prêt pour la configuration. Téléchargez l'application Alexa et suivez les instructions.
Ciao,
il dispositivo è pronto per la configurazione.
It's running through multiple languages.
Alexa y segui le instrucciones. Hola, el dispositivo está listo para que lo configures. Descarga la app Alexa y sigue las instrucciones. Bringing your device online. Just a moment.
Okay, so my phone is actually now detected.
Your device is ready.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll restart in a minute and see what it's found. Well, that was super interesting. You saw just at the end of the previous clip, it said it had found a new device, and when I went to the Alexa app, it said it was all set up, and it had my name and Echo Dot. And I was a bit worried that it had actually just used the name of one of my other Echo Dots, the original one that I showed you, but yeah, this just set itself up. It put in the time, it's got my network, sort of creepy and cool at the same time. I've always had a bit of a problem actually and had to manually set up the Echo devices in my house. Most recently I got an Echo Show and it was a manual setup, but yeah, this one just plugged it in and it did it. So yeah, you can see the correct time there, it's 5:10 p.m. So let's try it. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5:10 p.m.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 10 degrees Celsius. Tonight, you can expect a low of 7 degrees.
Alexa, dim display.
Sorry, what device?
This device. Okay, so it can't dim the display. I'm going to investigate it, but yeah, super simple setup, looks quite nice. That was the one thing that was missing from the previous Echo Dot, was the time. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And yeah, hopefully not too bright in a dark room. In fact, I'm going to turn down one of my lights here, turn off the main light, and just have a look. Put you down. Okay guys, I've just discovered something, a bit of internet research and messing around myself. This is pretty cool. One of the things that annoyed me the most with a sort of clock radio was the brightness. It always used to keep me awake or cause me to wake up. So as you can see now, it's really quite bright, the display. What it actually has is an adaptive brightness built in. So I'm just going to turn my lamp close by down. Watch this. So I don't know if you can see, but it's got much less bright. if I turn the light back up, yeah, you can see the display getting brighter. What you can also do, I'll put my light midway, you can say, Alexa, set brightness to 5. Okay, so you can manually set a brightness, but there seems to be a sort of ambient light setting as well. I haven't found out how to enable or disable that. It might always be active, but that's okay. That's pretty cool. In fact, it could be on the sensor here. If I press that,
there is no incoming call.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool device. It's got a good weight in it. Alexa, play Ed Sheeran.
Shuffling songs by Ed Sheeran on Amazon Music.
Yeah, music sounds good. You can actually feel it vibrating the table. Okay, join me for the next video, guys. I've got one of those new Amazon plug-in Echo speaker devices. It's not released until November, so we'll need to wait until then. Thanks for joining. A final thing to add, I've just been into the app. There is a setting for display where you can enable or disable the display. You can change the adaptive brightness to be on or off, and you can change the clock to be in 24-hour time or not. Okay. As I said in the last video, or as I said before, please join me for the next video where I'll be unboxing and showing off the new Amazon Echo type device that it basically plugs straight into your wall. I think it's a speaker. It's pretty cheap, arrives mid-November, so I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for joining.